Well, good day to all. Good day to all. It's Nurturing Our Humanity, Wednesday Live. Here we go. Topic of today, the thorough simplicity of kindness. The thorough simplicity of kindness. I'm going to unpack this. I'm going to bring it around and land it before we get off this video today. Um, I'm going to introduce something today, and it's the GI scale. The G standing for genius, the I standing for ignorance. And kindness is on the G side. It is the genius effect. It is simplifying things. I would say in life, the goal is to use your time wisely, hopefully to kind of offload or backload it. And what I mean by that is like, if every day you're learning something that's going to save you weeks of time, you're moving in a proper direction in life. You know what I'm saying? And I just think time is big like that. And I think happiness is the scale in which we measure our time on. The worst resource that you can waste is your time. You can't get it back. The thing you'll be most pissed about with an ex, friend, lover, anybody, family member, you name it, is going to be the time that you wasted that you can't get back believing in something or trying to believe it, and it wasn't worth it anyway. Okay. Okay, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of this. And I'm going to make this really quick and get right to it. Leading with kindness sets the table for reciprocation. Reciprocation is like back and forth, like a two-man saw. One person push, one pull, one push, one pull. Or you lead, then it comes back. So it's beginning the reciprocating effect. Instead of sitting back waiting to see what other people are going to do with you, you start off with kindness. That sets the table for them to reciprocate kindness back. So you start off with somebody, hey, good morning, and they you know what you're dealing with. You set the table with kindness. So with that, I'm going to use the main meat and potatoes of this talk to just say that kindness is like honesty. You can be fake kind, but I'm just saying kindness is how you get information out of the situations you're in, or at least the type of information that you can really live with and grow from. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're lying or BSing, which is pretty mean, it's definitely not kind to do that. It's not a spirit of kindness or anything. But if you do that, you're setting the table for complication and confusion and chaos and mayhem. You're setting the table for that. You're setting the table for you to have to remember what lie you told this person and who you set the table for a lot of stuff. And it's playing judge and jury, which I believe is also out of our realm. We're supposed to just be ourselves and let our actions speak for that. Not spend much time explaining ourselves. Not to many people. To some people, yes. But with that, my point is being that when leading with kindness, you're going to extract the information out of the situation. So if somebody's being sneaky and snaky with you, I'm going to tell you another thing that draws out a lot of honesty and cold feelings. Silence. Oh, people try to read the misdirection of what they told you all the way through. But I kid you not, when you tell people and lead with the truth and give them what is necessary for them to actually be proper with you, and they're less than that, you know exactly what you're dealing with. So it's almost like a truth serum. So, the kindness thing is not, it's really about not wasting time. So what if somebody don't return that kindness to you? As long as you get the message and take it to heart, you good. That's how I see it. So, oh, and yeah, and also this, if by some reason, which is a very good chance of it, because I heard you come into this world alone and you leave by yourself. So eventually you're going to separate from almost everybody, if not everybody. But in the case of separations, that person goes their way, whatever, whatever, leave the aftertaste on them of your greatness and your kindness, and that you lead with that, and that's the kind of friendships you have and nurture. So as they're thinking about, damn, how you're doing without them, this is just a hindsight thought, but when they're thinking about it, they kind of know, yeah, this person's great. This person's simplifying stuff, telling people the truth, leading with kindness, smiling, laughing. That's what this person is. I left this person out of my life, and they're going on, carrying on with the traits that you left with them. Some people going to get lucky just for being around you. Some people going to get lucky. It's all right. Let them be lucky. Just make sure you're not unlucky by having some dead weight around too long and wasting your time. All right. So with that, this is Wednesday Live. Okay. This is G over here at Nurturing Our Humanity. Hopefully next Wednesday I have another topic for you. And next week I might have a surprise guest. Surprise being a wild guest. But anyway, my brother safely makes it here to California. Yeah, he might be here for my next week podcast. All right. With that, peace.